Hello everyone, my name is Patrick Frawley and I'm your product specialist at Tractors. Today you join us here at our CLAAS UK headquarters in Saxham, and in this video we are going to have a look at our auto PTO and engine memory setup on a CIS Plus machine. So guys, you now join me back up in the cab of our CIS Plus machine, looking at firstly our PTO switches that we have on the right hand control panel. So we can see from this machine that we have obviously a rear PTO switch, and if we had it spec'd to the machine as well, we would also have an additional front PTO switch. Very simply, we pull down to turn on and we push forward to turn off. In relation to our auto PTO function then, we obviously have this auto button here. So we can obviously turn the function on and off by pressing the switch, but if we want to save new values for input and output times in relation to our link arm height, what we would do is we would have our linkage set to the height at which we want the PTO to turn off at. We would then press and hold our auto PTO button and it would save that value as the point at which we turn our PTO off at. It will then put a 20% difference for our input timing for turning our PTO on the way back down into the work position. So now we've set our PTO and our auto PTO functions for the front and maybe for the rear of the machine as well. Next thing we're going to want to do is set our RPM for the different operations that we might be doing with these PTO implements. There's going to be two ways. Firstly, either manually with our hand throttle on the left hand side of the armrest, or secondly with a more automatic function with our 1 and 2 engine memory buttons here. So the way in which we would set them is firstly by selecting our RPM manually with the hand throttle, so maybe 1750 RPM. We would then secondly press and hold the engine memory button for 3 seconds. We would hear an audible beep that would tell us that the memory has been saved. We could then back off our hand throttle and we could then use the number 1 button to activate or deactivate that engine memory as we needed to. If we wanted to then fine-tooth comb these RPMs a little bit more when we're in the field, for example, increase it in a small manner, we could use the plus and minus keys on the right-hand side of the engine memory buttons to increase or decrease in a small increments. So, thank you for watching everyone. I hope it helped. Feel free to watch some of the other videos in relation to your own specific machine. And if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to contact your local dealer.